What a coward piece of shit. Kash Patel, tough guy, right? Kash Patel. He's on the Joe Rogan podcast, and Joe Rogan asks him about this Elon Trump thing, and he completely and utterly bitches out.
Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day. Jesus Christ.
I'm not participating in any of that conversation.
What is
between Elon
have a
and Trump.
nice day, DJT? Someone should take his phone away.
They're going back and forth about different things.
Yeah. Listen,
Well, he said he was disappointed in Elon.
Yeah, they told him to leave.
Jesus Christ, that's a crazy thing to say. How does he know? Does he know that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files? Or does he have access to the Epstein files?
I don't know how he would, but I'm just staying out of the Trump-Elon thing. That's way outside my lane.
What the fuck are they doing?
I know my lane, and that ain't it.
I just don't... I mean, I understand he owns Twitter. I think it's bad for your mental health. I think posting things public all day and arguing with people all day is bad for you.
Complete fucking coward answer. Complete coward response. Keep in mind who Kash Patel is. Kash Patel is a hardcore Trump supporter who has raved about Elon Musk and his work and is the director of the FBI. If anybody can have a look at the file, it's Kash Patel. Kash Patel and our Attorney General Pam Bondi are the two people who could have the look at the file the easiest. I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to stay out of that conversation. First of all, you're not defending Trump in this scenario, which is where most Trump loyalists would land, right? Defending the president. But you're not. Why? You have access to the files. You could tell us right now he's not in those files. Donald Trump could tell us right now he's not in those files. Remember, Donald Trump sat there during the election cycle and he was peppered with questions about files. JFK files, you're going to release them? Yeah, hell yeah. These files, those files, these files, yeah. How about the Epstein files? Yeah, well, maybe less so there because, there might be some false information in those files. And we don't want anybody getting dragged into something that they weren't actually part of with false accusations. So I don't know if I would release that one. And lo and behold, what have we not seen? We haven't seen the Epstein files. We've been told we're going to get them. By Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi told us we were going to get them. Here we have the director of the FBI, somebody who would know who is in the Epstein files, not publicly and ferociously defending the president who appointed him. That tells me that that's somebody who's covering his ass in case those files ever do become public, because somebody's going to have a question for him. Somebody's going to ask him, why did you defend a man that you know trafficked in little girls? Sooner or later, Kash Patel, Pam Bondi, the rest of this Trump administration, and Elon Musk, no matter what he does to go against Trump, are going to have to answer questions. How did you stand by, support, and work for a man that you knew trafficked in little girls?